Home Sanctuary presents local talent each Thursday night from 7:30 to 8 p.m. on their eco-friendly campus. This local nonprofit retreat center is just 2.5 miles from Asheville, bordering the French Broad River. Info and schedule at homesanctuary.org. Yeah. Also, the Daydreams Project provides unique opportunities for individuals to explore their own creative voice, empower themselves, and create alternative directions for their future. DEFT Theater Arts is their 12-week inclusive arts program for folks with varied abilities, sponsored by 4 local agencies. More info at www.daydreamsproject.org. That's daydreams with a Z, or 828-550-6564. No, not again. Oh, well, why does that CD have to skip on me so often? Oh, well, it is kind of an old song. My theme song is actually, I think, it's from 1992. Yeah, and do you guys even know what it's called? It's called Good Morning, obviously, and it's by Craig and Company from their album Morning and Night. Let's see if we can get it to work this time. Aha! Success.
Good morning, watch the sun, watch it rise with a smile, open eyes, say good morning. Every morning, what a wonderful way to greet each new day. Say good morning to you. Good morning, good morning. Brush the hair on your head, brush your teeth, make your bed. Look at each day in a new way. Take a chance, you can be what you wanna be. 'Cause this morning is waiting, you'll see. If it's Monday,
good morning.
Tuesday, Wednesday,
Good morning.
Thursday, Friday,
Good morning.
Saturday, Sunday, good morning, good morning, good morning to each one of you. Good morning, good morning. Have a pancake or two, pack your lunch off to school, kiss your mommy and your daddy.
Oh, your mom.
What a wonderful way to greet each new day. Say good morning to you.
Oh, woo, oh yeah, hello everyone. Welcome to Radioactive Kids on Asheville FM. I am your humble host. No! This is Sagan Thacker. Oh, well, at least I'm fading it off. Okay, anyway, so this is Radioactive Kids. We play independent kids music for everyone. I'm just going to stop it right here. And we have a great show for you today. We have new music from Walter Martin, Anna Van Riel, The Lucky Trikes, lots more, so just stay tuned, y'all. We have a new comics talk from Raj from the Pack Memorial Library in downtown Asheville, and we'll interview Playsoundz. They're this really cool, quirky electronic group for kids. But let's get it started with a new group, a new kindy group. They're called Louis and Dan and the Invisible Band. I hope it's not actually Louis. I don't remember. I don't remember for sure. They have a new album, and let's play some songs from that right now. First song we're going to play is called Big Eared Boy on Asheville FM. I am Sagan. This is Radioactive Kids. Stay tuned.
Oh, big-eared boy, look at me, I've got 'em too. So did my elbow, got 'em from my elbow, but that was long before you. Sometimes the sun shines through and turns those dishes deep red. It's like you've got stained glass attached to the side of your head. Oh, big-ear boy, once a president named Barack wrote you a letter saying big ears rock. He said the things that make us different are the very things that make us strong. But they attract mosquito bites, 'cause they stick out like steady satellites. You might hear the aliens before the rest of us do. Big-ear boy, you're a superhero flying high. Big-ear boy, recognizable from far and wide. Big-ear boy, lend your auditory mind to share the joys of nature's noise with all of us tonight. Oh, big-eared boy, be proud of all that you've got. Some have little, you've got a lot. It's a thing that makes you special, and you look just like your pop. Cut your hair short, keep it trim. Set those flappers free in the wind. It's a magical feeling, just let it blow in. Big-ear boy, you're a superhero flying high. Big-ear boy, recognizable from far and wide. Big-ear boy, lend your auditory mind to share the joys of nature's noise with boys and girls and bugs and squirrels and all of us tonight. Oh, big-eared boy, I know that it can be hard, but it's our families trying calling card. Pumping all that blood up there, it gives us really big hearts. It might sound like I am making fun, but you're beautiful and number one. And yeah, I wouldn't want to have a small-eared boy as my son, my big-eared boy. Went to a farm out on Highway 19. The farmer called up, said there's something to see. I got a real problem, a pickle, a kink. My animals are off, got a virus methinks. I've seen a lot of stuff, but this is one of a kind. You gotta help me, man, I'm going out of my mind. I got to the barn, the farmer said, look, the animals are wonky, yeah, they're right off the hook. Well, I peeked in, it all looked normal to me. But then I heard what he meant and I nearly peed. Something had happened that would have shocked their own mothers. Every animal had traded its own sound for another. The horses said oink, the piggy said moo. The cow said quack, the ducks cock-a-doodle-doo. The chicken said bah, the sheep said neigh. The llama said yo, that's something llamas never say. You're all just confused animals, go back to your huts. Went to my truck, I got my supplies, a stethoscope, a wrench, and a little surprise. See, I got a new treatment better than a vaccine. I built a real high-tech experimental machine. If all goes well, it should turn things around. Every animal will end up reunited with its sound. I set up my machine, gave it a kick. Things were looking dire, so I had to work quick. But I cut a few corners, skipped a step, maybe four. Ignored an alarm when I opened the door. It blasted out smoke, but then it started up smooth. It was almost time to put the animals through. Almost time to put the animals through. 'Cause the horses said oink, the piggy said moo. The cow said quack, the ducks cock-a-doodle-doo. The chicken said bah, the sheep said neigh. The llama said yo, that's something llamas never say. You're all just confused animals, go back to your huts. All right, let's hear it, horses. Piggies? Come on, cows. All right, ducks. Give it to us, chickens. sheep. All right, llamas, take us home. With a curious look, the farmer peeked in. He saw how it worked and he started to grin. He leaned in close and the next thing I knew, he fell right in. All I could see were his shoes. There was clicking, there was clacking, and a horrible scratch. And when the farmer came out, he went bark, bark, bark. The farmer came out, he went bark, 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 bark. Now the horses say oink, the chickens say moo, the piggies say ba, the ducks cock-a-doodle-doo, the sheep says quack, the cow say neigh, the farmer says buck. That's something farmers never say. You're still just confused animals. We're back to square one. But a farmer that clucks like a chicken, well, that's kind of fun. Guess I better go perfect my machine. It's clearly not done.
I went right to the top of the 10-meter diving board. I am staring down, wondering what I did that for. There is a line of people down below and they're telling me to jump. I guess I just didn't realize how high 10 meters is up. When I was down on the ground, the board didn't look so high. I think it must have grown as I climbed up the side. There is a line of people, it's getting longer. Patience is wearing thin. I guess I will creep to the edge to buy time, but I'm not jumping in. My toes are curled up tight and my fists are in a ball. My considered opinion is diving boards aren't fun at all. There is a line of people down below and they're now saying hurry up. I guess I have no choice, here I go. I'm going to jump. That was awesome. Ooh, yeah, that was awesome. Let's do it again and again and again. Oh, yeah, that was awesome. Oh, boy, that was awesome. Ooh, yeah, that was awesome. Let's jump from the top all summer long. Oh, yeah, that was awesome. Ooh, that was awesome. Ooh, yeah, that was awesome. Let's do it again and again and again. Oh, boy, that was awesome.
The books are stacked, the walls are bare. The end of school is everywhere. A I'll miss my pals and hope this memory lingers. I'll even miss Miss Burke's exploding fingers. It came too soon. It's the end of the year. It's almost June. It's the end of the year. I can't believe it's the end of the year. You have to leave. It's the end of the year. Sometimes I wish things wouldn't change. I mean, never, never. I'd stop the clock, we'd stay the same. Fourth grade forever. And when some bullies tried to lay us low, like Buck Mason, we tell them, I don't think so. It came too soon. It's the end of the year. It's almost June. It's the end of the year. I can't believe it's the end of the year. You have to leave. It's the end of the year. I guess it's true. It's the end. Seems like yesterday this year was new. Those days are gone. It's the end of the year. But life goes on. Bye, Charlie. Have a good summer.
That is brand new music by Bill Harley. It is the theme song to the final book in his longtime series of novels, Charlie Bumpers. That song is called Charlie Bumpers End of Year, and I'm pretty sure you can only get it on the audio book that's coming out. So thank you to Bill and his crew for sending that to me. Before that, we heard... wait a minute. I meant to play it last week, but I noticed that I accidentally downloaded it to my computer and I forgot to copy it to my flash drive, so I didn't have it with me. But then I went home and downloaded it and copied it to my flash drive, so now I can play it. So thanks. Before that, we heard 3 songs by Louis and Dan, and the Invisible Band from their self-titled debut album. We heard 10-Meter Diving Board, Confused Animals, and started the show off with Big Eared Boy. I am Sagan. This is Radioactive Kids. Remember, you can check us out on Facebook and Instagram if you want, but if you don't want, that's fine too. You can also give me a call if you're listening live on Saturday. My number is 828-259-3936. And let's play some more new music by a new group who we've never played before. They are... So, wait. Remember a while back we played this group called Kitty Cat Fan Club, which was love songs about cats? Well, this group is kind of like them, but different. They're called Cats with Nice Faces, all one word. And their new album is called Catastic Odyssey. And it's kind of a journey through a cat's day. Yeah. It's pretty fun. We're only going to play a few songs, but this first song is called Wake Your People Up.
Wake your people up. Wake your people up. Wake your people up. Wake your people up. Wake your people up. Wake your people up. Wake your people up. Wake your people up. I'm crawling on your bodies. I'm yowling in your faces. I'm crawling on your bodies. I'm yowling in your faces. I'm pawing at your noses. Get up, 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 get up,
Kitty kitty cats cats. Kitty cats cats. Kitty kitty cats cats. Kitty cats cats. Can't wait for you to feed me. Can't wait for you to feed me.
Are you gonna feed me now?
Can't wait for you to feed me. Can't wait for you to feed me.
Are you gonna feed me now?
Please feed me now.
Please feed me now.
Please feed me now.
Please feed me now.
Are you gonna feed me now? Are you gonna feed me now? I've been waiting all day. I am really hungry.
Are you gonna feed me now?
I've been waiting all day. I am really hungry.
Are you gonna feed me now?
Please feed me now. Please feed me now. Please feed me now. Please feed me now.
When are you gonna feed me? When are you gonna feed me? I like chicken, I like fish, I like chicken and fish. I like gravy, I like pate, I like fish fillets. I like tuna, I like salmon, I like ocean white fish. I like dry food, I like wet food, I like it all. For you to feed me, can't wait for you to feed me. Are you gonna feed me now? Can't wait for you to feed me, can't wait for you to feed me. Are you gonna feed me now? My people have played with me and I'm content. Think I'm gonna patter over to my box. My box has paper in it. I love the sound the paper makes. Love the sound it makes when I step on it. I love the feel of my fur. I love the feel of my fur. I'm sitting on paper in a box. Sitting on paper in a box. I'll circle clockwise, and I'll circle counterclockwise. Which way is right to settle in? Which way is right to get settled in? They're both great ways to get settled in. Both great ways to get settled in. Into my box, settled in my box. I'm sitting on paper in a box. I'm sitting on paper in a box. I love paper. I love boxes. I love paper and I love boxes. I love them together. What a combination. I love boxes and I love my paper. I can watch my people and they can watch me. I watch them and they watch me. Pat me with their eyes. They pat me with their eyes. I'm sitting on paper in a box. Sitting on paper in a box. I'm sitting on paper in a box.
Hi, this is Walter Martin. You're listening to Radioactive Kids on Asheville FM.
Hi, this is Walter Martin. You're listening to Radioactive Kids on
Nashville FM.
crazy world can be. And all the wild stuff that I've been through, searching all around for something true. Went clear from here to Timbuktu, till I finally found a friend like you. No, but I'm not too sure what I'm always searching for, but I'm searching each day till the day gets late and I wake up on the floor. Buddy, I don't know just where that river flows. Yeah, all I see that's guiding me is the fuzz on the end of my nose. Oh, but I believe in destiny or whatever it is that brought a friend like you to me. So we say, da-da-dee, doodly-doo, doodly-doo, da-da-doo-doo, da-da-dee, doodly-doo, doodly-doo, da-da-doo-doo, da-da-dee, doodly-doo, doodly-doo, da-da-doo-doo, da-da-dee, doodly-doo. Yeah, a friend like you. Buddy, I know you've got my back. You even laugh at my cheap wisecracks. And if I fell down or got turned around, you'd put me right back on track. So I'm looking out for you, 'cause buddy, I'm a good buddy too. And if you're in despair, you know I'd be there, 'cause that's what good buddies do. Oh, but I believe camaraderie can help us solve all the world's great mysteries. As we say, da-da-dee, da-da-doo, doodly-doo, da-da-doo-doo, da-da-dee, doodly-doo, da-da-doo, da-da-doo-doo, da-da-dee, doodly-doo, da-da-doo, da-da-doo-doo, da-da-dee, doodly-doo. Yeah, a friend like you. Hey, buddy. Everybody now. Da-da-dee, da-da-doo, 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 da-da-dee, da-da-doo, 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 da-da-dee, doodly-doo, da-da-doo, da-da-doo, da-da-dee, doodly-doo, da-da-doo, 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 what did I do to get a friend like you now? Da-da-doo, da-da-doo, what did I do to get a friend like you now? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do to get a friend like you?
Ah, yes, I love that song so much. It's by Walter Martin. It's a new single from him that is going to be on a movie soundtrack. It's an animated movie called The Missing Link, which I think is about Bigfoot, but that's all I really know so far. And it honestly doesn't matter because that's an awesome song either way. So that was called Do Dilly Do, A Friend Like You. Yeah, by Walter Martin. Before that, we heard 3 songs by Cats with Nice Faces from their album Catastic Odyssey. The last song was Sitting on Paper in a Box. I love that. Nothing like hearing a purring coming out of your radio on a Saturday morning, right? And we also heard Feed Me and Wake Your People Up. Alrighty then. Let's play some music now. That's not really kids' music, but I got sent it, so I'll play it. It's sort of about like being a foster kid and having and the problems and joys of that sort of thing and being adopted and stuff like that. It's by Lisa Schneckenberger. Awesome name there. The album is called Thunder in My Arms. It's going to be released in May, I believe. And let's play a couple songs from it now. This first song is called Look Away.
On that afternoon, the sun was in the sky. It made little sparkling diamonds in the snow. I had a heavy fist of fear that gripped my stomach and it wouldn't let me go. I could see the lady's breath in little clouds in the air. She led me up the walk and rang the bell. That was the day the fist of fear became an animal and broke out of its shell. I know you cannot fool me. Nobody wants me, and I don't want you anyhow. see me, nobody sees me, look away. I am a stranger in a house that's full of strangers. I am afraid to turn the lights off in the night. And they say, child, don't you worry, but if you had known what I have known, then you would worry. Nothing they give me ever tastes right, and their house just doesn't smell like home to me. And I know that where I came from didn't feel good, but then nothing feels good, maybe it is me. My grandma showed me how to cast a line. We sat together on the bank and let our bare feet dangle. Everything was fine. And now they want to take me out to see the game. They buy me little presents all the time. They say next summer we'll go fishing, we'll have fun, but all I want to do is cry. I know you cannot fool me, nobody wants me, and I don't want you anyhow. I know you'll never see me, nobody sees me, look away. I know you cannot fool me, nobody wants me, and I don't want you anyhow. I know you'll never see me, nobody sees me, look away. I know you cannot fool me, nobody wants me, and I don't want you anyhow. I know you'll never see me, nobody sees me, look away. I know you cannot fool me, nobody wants me, and I don't want you anyhow. I know you'll never see me, nobody sees me, look away. You flew in on a plane from Korea to Anchorage to me. You wore pink and blue elephants, and then you reached out your hands. You left the airport in my arms, snow in the air. That's the day, that is the way I brought you home. I always knew where I came from, I never had any doubt. We celebrated my coming day with little presents and songs. You'd say happy adoption, Sadie, blow out the candles for another year. Remember us out on the water in a boat when the wind came up so fast and fierce. I looked at you, my little daughter, your resolve shone in your eyes and only yours. And even though you were so small, we rowed, we pulled with all our might right back to shore. That's the day, that is the way you make me proud. You told me once that I had a twin, she didn't live very long. We were together in the orphanage, she never had a home. You said, Sadie, she All the things you used to say that made me smile and that brightened up my day. I think of all your little ways now that you're grown and moved away. I think of you. And no matter where you are, no matter how near or how far you are, every day this is the way that I love you. I think of the Alaskan sky in winter. I think of the northern lights. My arm around you, love wrapping us like a blanket in the night. I think of you, daughter. I think of gratitude. I think of the Alaskan sky in winter. I think of you. I think of the Alaskan sky in winter. I think of the northern lights. My arm around you, love wrapping us like a blanket in the night. I think of you, daughter. I think of gratitude. I think of the Alaskan sky in winter. I think of you. I think of you. I think of you. You are my sun and moon. You are my stars, the center of my universe is wherever you are. My love for you is limitless. It knows no space nor time. You brighten all my darkness. I can't believe you're mine. Warmer than the sunshine, softer than the cloud. I'll hold you tight and keep you close. You're my whole world
Angela James. That song was called Sun and Moon, and it's from her new album Quiet Night, which I believe is her debut kids album. Thanks to Stephanie Mayers for sending that to me. Before that, we heard two songs by Lisa Schneckenberger. We heard Blow Out the Candles and Look Away, both from her new album Thunder in My Arms. Pretty good stuff, y'all. Pretty awesome stuff, y'all. Okay, so this is Radioactive Kids. And this is Radioactive Kids. It is time, once again, for another Comics Talk with Raj. Hello.
Hello, hello. Happy to be here as always.
Awesome. So this month you have 3 more awesome comics, and there is a theme this month, right?
There is. This month it is all comics that are adapting previous stories or previous properties that you might already be familiar with, but maybe you didn't know perhaps that there is some awesome comics you can read to add to your enjoyment.
Yeah, and might we say that they're doing it in a completely different way than the original product?
I would say that each of these adaptations sheds kind of a new light or has a new take on the property.
Nice.
And so if you already know it very well, maybe you want to read one of these and you can get kind of a new angle, a new flavor to it.
Great. So what's the first one?
The first one, I will say, is maybe one of the most successful and my favorite comic book adaptations ever.
Wow.
It is Eric Schanauer's and Scotty Young's adaptation of The Wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Wow.
He's done the first book here in front of us we're talking about now, but he's done about half of the series. I think
wow.
5 or 6 of them have been adapted now.
That's awesome.
The actual Oz series of books itself is massive. It's 11 or 12 books, I think.
I think it's like 14.
It might be 14. Yeah. But most people are only aware of the first one, maybe the next 2, if they're really into literature. But there's a ton of them, and he's adapting them kind of in order. But the one we have here now we're talking about is the first one, the one you're familiar with from the movie perhaps, The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. And it's actually a much more faithful adaptation of the story than the movie is.
Cool.
Her shoes are still silver, like they are in here. There's a couple characters and kind of scenes that are cut out of the movie to make time for more singing, essentially, that are left in here. And on top of that, the art is truly spectacular. It's some of the best work I think that Scotty Young has ever done, and he is one of the most popular comic artists these days. He mostly does covers at this point in his career. They're very popular, but just incredible work. Has a very interesting, fantastical look to it. It's definitely a cartoon. Their bodies have big heads and kind of dangly arms and things like that. It's not realistic by any means, but
really
that
cool.
works for the story like 100% because the whole point of Wizard of Oz is so crazy. And his take on the witch is much more of a dour, sullen than like the crazy, witch from the movie.
And she has a crazy straw too.
She's a crazy straw, drinks some green goo, who knows what it is.
Yeah, it's so
the
awesome.
Monkeys look creepier than they do in the movie. But it's got, in some ways, I think, more emotional impact even than the movie did.
Yeah.
Especially for being silent, where a lot of the impact from the movie was the songs are so iconic now. This, just being a comic, you can hear it all in your head.
Yes.
But it's really beautiful. The scenes in the Emerald City are really cool because in the books it's just a normal city, but when you walk into the city, they give you green goggles to wear, so everything looks emerald. But in the movie, they made everything look actual emerald because it's
a movie.
Make it look great. It looks cool. Also, it's one of the early successes of a color film, Wizard of Oz. So they wanted to really show off a lot of that stuff. Hence why they made her shoes red in the movie, which they are silver in the original books.
Yes, and they're supposed to be silver.
They are, by gum. So yes, there's a whole series of the Wizard of Oz books adapted by Eric Schanauer and Scotty Young that you can get, published by Marvel. It's kind of one of the early things that I feel like I noticed Marvel doing recently that was interesting and not a, tights and fights kind of comic book. It was a very off-the-wall miniseries that was kind of a labor of love of these two guys who just loved Wizard of Oz and wanted to see it done, and they did it themselves, and people were like, we love it.
Yes. All right, so what is the second one?
Yes, so speaking of Disney and Marvel and things like that, the next one we're talking about is a graphic novel adaptation of the original Star Wars trilogy, which is really well done and I'd never seen before. There had been these 70s and 80s adaptations that were published in comics. Not very good, kind of boring, honestly. This one, opened it up and it looks super dynamic, really interesting, cool characters.
It's amazing.
The original story, of course, But we realized, looking at it a moment ago, that it's a Italian production of these comics. So all of the art, all the adapting is kind of in the Euro comic book style, which Sagan and I are both huge fans of.
Yes, it's
as
beautiful.
And had never been translated into the U.S., into English rather, until only a couple of years ago. So now we can see it. It's all adapted together. And it's a really nice way to maybe introduce some younger kids to the Star Wars story.
Yeah, and heck, it's great to read aloud.
Exactly, read aloud. You can sit and laugh. You can go through it. It has some of the action type violence, but it doesn't have some of the more gratuitous violence you saw in the actual movies. And it's adapted. It's comics, so it's a little maybe easier to take for some younger sensibilities. But a lot of kids, are super into Star Wars right now. They see it everywhere. It's the biggest, media marketing push in like the world for a while ago. And they come in with their kids to the library here, where we are, and with their parents, and they want to get into Star Wars. They want to know about it. And some of the stuff that we have, parents are like, I don't know about this. This is like a nice way to introduce them into Star Wars, perhaps, if they're not ready to see the actual movies yet, especially some of the newer, darker ones. But it's really cool. It's very, very well done. It's seamless. The whole trilogy arc, from
it's in
A New Hope.
One book, too, right?
And it's in one book. Yeah, it's one nice hardcover, good-sized graphic novel. So you can grab that, read through it, get the whole story from start to finish of the first three trilogy movies.
Yes. Well, what is the third one? This one's quite possibly mine and maybe your favorite.
This one we picked for several reasons. General greatness, of course. Popularity, fun. But it is the adaptation, the kind of the spin-off comics, really, of the TV show Adventure Time.
Yes.
Obviously, very popular show with all ages. It has, appeal to adults, college age, all the way down to young kids can watch it, because while it's very, very interesting and well done, it's all ages friendly, like for sure, 100%, which is really, really rare to see. It's really, really cool. But the comics, written by Ryan North, your friend and mine, in addition to capturing the spirit of the show and the humor and kind of the pace and the dialoguing, he does some really ambitious,
cool,
amazing things with the storytelling and how it actually works. For example, there's a whole comic that is told like a video game. Like an old school 80s, 90s video game, like side-scrolling. The art is all pixel art, like an old school game. And it reads, like you walk through an old video game, hopping up and down. What do you call it? A platformer, if you will. And they tell a comic that way. You realize that that's the way that comics look, that's the way the video games look, and you merge them together in this super cool way of doing the narrative. Also, one of our favorite things, he has a choose your own adventure style comic in here.
That's really
where
cool.
you read the panels and there's arrows and you follow the arrow. Do you want to do this? Do you want to do this? And you can basically kind of create your own plot and path through the comic, which is awesome.
It's so cool.
And another thing we noticed that's really cool is one of the comics, all of the dialogue, the speech bubbles, they have pictures instead of words. So it's kind of a rebus, or imagine like telling a whole comic, but all the words are emojis instead of like actual words.
It's so fun.
You get to read it and you kind of piece them together. So it's kind of like a puzzle, but not one that's meant to be hard to read. It's just meant to be fun to piece it together and play with it. And of course, they're printed as normal little floppy comics like you see on the store. And so every one of these, he got a chance with just a 20-page little comic book to approach a whole new storytelling method or a whole new idea. And he did that. But we have these big, nice hardcover bind-ups of them at the library. They're called the mathematical editions. The show is one of the exclamations they love to yell. And they're super fun. I think all three of these books talked about today are interesting takes on either an existing story or spin-offs to a whole new stories with existing characters and existing style that we really, really like.
Okay, so what are the three from the top?
In order, first one was The Wonderful Wizard of Oz and the entire series thereof by Eric Shanauer and Scotty Young. Next, we talked about the Star Wars, the original trilogy, a graphic novel. This is the Italian adaptation, which is now translated into English. We can get there. It's the best comic Star Wars, I think, personally. And finally, a whole bunch of Adventure Time Mathematical Edition graphic novels. We have at least 5 of these now, plus some other spin-offs and extra graphic novels, all based on Adventure Time, that are all super cool, ambitious stuff. You know, truly, I think this is the one that appealed to all ages in a serious way.
Okay.
Newbies and hardcore comic fans alike.
And where can you get a hold of all these?
Funny you should ask. You can find all of these at PAC Library, downstairs in the Youth Services Department, where I, Raj, work. Come see me. I will load you up with so many comics you can't even handle it. Good way to spend some of these cold evenings that we're in for coming up pretty soon.
Oh, yeah. Well, thank you, and hope y'all check all these books out, and we will see you next month, Raj.
Happy to be here. Talk to you then.
And this is Radioactive Kids on Asheville FM. I am Sagan, and we have now entered the weird chamber music portion of our program. Yes, indeed. Remember a couple weeks ago we played this awesome new EP by a band called the Lucky Trikes on vinyl. Well, they have something else that's new. It's another new EP called Vintage Trikes, which I think is a re-release of some of their older stuff that you couldn't find before. But hey, I don't care. I'm playing it now and I'm marking it new. They are very fun, and this first song we're going to play is called Fly Away on Radioactive Kids.
We'll fly away, so far away. We'll fly away, so far away. To see things we've never seen, and words we've never heard. We'll fly away. Perhaps you know your P's and Q's and simple hellos. Simple thank you will suffice. Perhaps you can conjugate and maybe even collaborate with the new friends around you. Oh, so far away. Over the mountains and over the clouds and over the borders that keep us bound.
apple now. I'm on me now. Does it taste good now? Beef and cheese now. Pineapple and ham now. French fries please now. Even spam. Oh me oh my oh mayo. Oh me oh my oh mayo. Oh me oh my oh maybe mustard, but not with grape jelly. Oh me oh my oh mayo. Oh me oh my oh mayo. What if I told you it's all baloney between American cheese? Oh me oh my oh mayo. Oh me oh my oh mayo. Oh me oh my oh mayo. What about ranch? Oh me oh my.
You are listening to Asheville FM at WSFMLP 103.3. Asheville.
Was brillig, and the slithy toes did gyre and gimble in the wave. All mimsy were the borogoves and the mum rats outgrave. Beware the jabberwock, my son, the jaws that bite, the claws that catch. Beware the jub bird, and shun the frumious bandersnatch. He took the vorpal, sword in hand, long time mandsome foe he sought. So he rested by a tom-tom tree and stood a while in thought. And as in a fish thought he stood, the jabberwock with eyes of flame came whiffling through the tulgey woods and babbled as it came. 1, 2, 1, 2, and through and through the vocal blade went snick-a-snack. He left it dead, and with its head he went galloping back. And hast thou slain the jabberwock? Come to me, my British boy. Oh, Frog's Day, Callooh-Callay, he trod on in his joy. Was brillig, and the slithy toes did gyre and gimble in the wave. All mimsy were the borogoves and the mum rats outgrave.
a falcon, vicious bird, vicious bird. I'm a falcon, yeah. I'm a falcon, I'm a falcon, vicious bird, vicious bird.
Powerful bird, powerful bird.
I'm a falcon, yeah. I'm a magic falcon floating through the open sky. I live in a mountain cave so high. I glide through the greenest valleys, waiting for a chance to die. I'm the fastest bird, the fastest bird, the fastest bird alive, the fastest bird and the master of the sky. I'm a falcon, I'm a falcon, I'm a falcon, vicious bird, vicious bird.
Powerful bird, powerful bird.
I'm a falcon, yeah. I'm a falcon, I'm a falcon, vicious bird, vicious bird.
Powerful bird, powerful bird.
I'm a falcon, yeah. I'm a magic falcon floating through the open sky. I live in a mountain cave so high. I glide through the greenest valleys, waiting for a chance to die. I'm the fastest bird, the fastest bird, the fastest bird alive, the fastest bird and the master of the sky.
Cactus, lightning, desert blossom. Tidal wave association. When I'm walking alone in the night, I see the green coyote in the distance, strolling in the desert long beneath the crescent moon. In the boomerang action of the noon, I can climb the hills and I wonder, thunder and the lightning falls to a barren zone. Maybe someone told me in the forest last Wednesday night, I don't know. I visit all the time, but then again I try not to be seen in the green. Cause I'm a mountain jumper when I ride the night. I'm a mountain jumper when I ride the night. I look at the bones, purple tones across the valley, painted by the sagebrush. Dries to open prairie, waiting for the fallen stars. On a rock edge, hanging off a steep ledge, I climb on down into an oak tree, rolling in its twisted limbs, a foot above the ground. Running from a rolling every tumbleweed down a hill in the wind, sliding on the gravelly, traveling avalanches on the slope in the plain. Cause I'm a mountain jumper when I ride the night. I'm a mountain jumper when I ride the night.
Smoking dialos on the desert looming in the distance, looking at the sunlight down through the blackened ridge. Water out of nowhere flying through the air, see the tidal wave and I'm under. Holding in my breath I sink into the desert sea. Swimming through the churning and turning into the afternoon sun up above. Floating river canyon and bending my set and hitting all the rocks on the plain. Cause I'm a mountain jumper when I ride the night. I'm a mountain jumper when I ride the night. I'm a mountain jumper when I ride the night. Yeah! I'm a mountain jumper when I ride the night.
Haha, yes! That was Rashad Eggleston and the Magic Wizard Band with a song called Mountain Jumper from their album Western Wizard, which you can find on rashad.bandcamp.com only. Yeah, before that we heard another song by Rashad Eggleston, I'm a Falcon, from his album of the same name. And we heard the Lucky Trikes doing a piece with lyrics by Lewis Carroll, of course, from Alice Through the Looking Glass, Jabberwocky. Yeah, so awesome. We also, that was from the EP Vintage Trikes. Before that, we heard Mayonnaise and Fly Away, also by the Lucky Trikes. I am Sagan, this is Radioactive Kids, and as we enter the second hour of Radioactive Kids, programming support is brought to you by our contributing listeners and by Henco Repro Graphics, located at 54 Broadway and at 1445 Merriman Avenue in Asheville. Henco Repro Graphics is a locally owned print shop providing digital imaging, scanning, large format printing, laminating, and other services. More info at hencorepro.com and henconorth.com. Children First Communities in Schools is a local nonprofit that believes all children deserve to reach their full potential by bringing together resources to help children succeed at school and home. Whether it's providing a food box, after-school tutoring and mentoring, school supplies, teaching parenting skills, or helping families meet basic needs, Children First is there. Along with their direct services, they also advocate for policies that support families with local and state policymakers. More info at www.childrenfirstcisbc.org. All right, coming up in just a few minutes, if everything works out correctly, we will have an interview with the mastermind behind Playsoundz, the kooky electronic kids group that is really fun, that have been silent for like 10 years, but just released 3 EPs. So I'm going to ask him about that. All right, so I'm going to play all 3 of the EPs in full. So hope you enjoy this. This first one is just 2 songs by Playsoundz. The first one we're going to play is and they're both remixes of older songs, but they're new stuff. So first one we're going to play is called Alphabot Unfinished Video Version. Hope you enjoy it. This is Radioactive Kids. I am Sagan, and you're listening to Asheville FM.
Hello, I am Alphabot. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. B, C, D, E, F, G, H,
Yes, that was Flight of the Humbugs, slight dub bugged from Playsoundz. Before that, we heard Alphabot, unfinished video version from their new EP. And next, we're going to play their most recent EP, just because I feel like doing it in that order. So we're not playing it in the order that they released it. It's called Test Tunes from the PSZ Child Sonic Workshop. It's all little short instrumental songs, and they describe it on their Bandcamp page as an expeditious exploration into a world of musical minusculism, small sounds for small ears. So I'm going to tell you all the titles of the songs before I play them, because they're all really short, like a little less than a minute, and to see if you can figure out why they're called that. So the first song is Sign Up. Next song is Click Track. Next song is Woodlanders. The next song is In the News. The next song is my favorite title, A Flea Flits and Floats Upon Fragile Waves. And the last song is Sign Out. Okay, hope you enjoy it. This is Radioactive Kids. Alrighty then, that was the complete EP Test Tunes from the PSZ Child Sonic Workshop. Pretty cool, y'all. We heard, in order, Sign Up, Click Track, Woodlanders, In the News, A Flea Flits and Floats Upon Fragile Waves, and last song was Sign Out. We have one more new EP by Playsoundz. It's called Lost and Founds, and this song is called Walking Song. On Radioactive Kids.
When the sun shines, then it's fun to be outdoors. You can just walk down your street and sing a walking song.
I'm walking.
Walking, walking, walking.
I'm walking.
Walking, walking, walking.
I'm walking.
Walking, walking, walking.
I'm walking. Oops. I tripped.
When the sun shines, warm and golden, you can just walk down your street and sing a walking song.
I'm walking.
Walking, walking, walking.
I'm walking.
Walking, walking, walking.
I'm walking.
Walking, walking, walking.
I'm walking. Oops. I tripped.
Walking, walking, walking. Walking, walking, walking.
the snow. They gargle to say hello. And when they use bicycle bumps, they gargle the gargling clumps.
I found a sound. What could it be? I found a sound in the top of the tree. Each sound that I found is inside my sound sack. I found some sounds. 1, 2, 3. I found some sounds that I heard around me. Each sound that I found is inside my sound sack. Here is another sound. Here is another sound. Inside my sound sack.
Whoa, Wobbly Wagon Wheel by Playsoundz from their new EP, Lost and Founds. Before that, we heard Sound Sack and Gargling Glumps. We also heard Taekwon Donut, EAIOU, and Walking Song. And I am happy and excited to welcome Blake, the mastermind behind Playsoundz, to the air with me right now. Hello? Hello? Uh-oh. Can you hear me? Crap. Let's play a couple more songs to see if we can't get this to work.
Squeaky.
Tiki.
Squeaky.
Tiki.
Squeaky.
Tiki.
Hello, Blake. Can you hear me? Awesome! Yay!
It's working now?
Yay! It is. You're on the air. Finally.
All right, great.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad that disaster was averted, and we can now talk to you about your awesome music.
All right, great. Thank you.
Awesome. So these you have 3 new EPs as this mysterious kids electronic band Playsoundz, and it's actually been, I think, like 10 years since you released anything. So the first question I wanted to ask you is, how did you start releasing stuff again, and why?
Okay. So originally, I'd started back, in the late 90s.
Oh, wow.
Early 2000s when I first started releasing stuff. I had, when my son was born in the late 90s, a friend of mine had given my wife and I a copy of Raymond Scott's Soothing Sounds for Baby, which was a record released in 1964. Raymond Scott, if you don't know, was mainly like a jazz band leader, and is probably best known for writing songs that ended up on Looney Tunes cartoons and other cartoons. But the music on this CD, the Soothing Sounds record, was totally electronic, and he used homemade instruments, electronic instruments. And it was like minimalist and specifically made for children, infants, actually babies. So I had thought it was a really great concept. And since I had been for the few years before that, I'd been making electronic music for myself and for, just like not really releasing it, but just, writing songs and things like that on my old analog synthesizers and stuff like that. So I basically brought that, sensibility of the indie kind of more punk-oriented electronic stuff I was doing to like the kids' music, and started doing that mainly, since one of the other main reasons is that to entertain my son. He had, as he grew up, just as something extra kind of I could give to him. He and then eventually my wife and he joined in. I started like having them help with the project, so their voices and stuff like that. And then later on, a little bit later, we started performing at like local libraries and schools.
Oh, wow.
The music. And again, this was many, many years ago. But since then, I really had just around the last time that we released something, I'd taken a new job, and that really occupied a lot of my time. So time has started to free up again. So I've, started to try to revitalize or breathe life back into the project. And during those many years of a break, I was, I always carry around a notebook and I always write down ideas. I still would have time to play around with my synthesizers and, get little ideas done. But, now I'm looking towards actually putting together a full project and releasing that, a record. Actually, the next thing I'm working on now is like story songs. So they're full blown, like characters, beginning, endings, and it's just starting, so I don't know how long it'll take me to do.
Yeah, that's really interesting. Like, like the thing that is most notable about a lot of the music you make as Playsoundz is that it's very like cartoony, but in a very real, earnest way. Like you can hear like the way cartoons are supposed to be in the songs, and I guess the next logical progression is to start making stories.
Yeah, yeah, I think so. I mean, I again going back to prior to doing the kids music, I had spent years. I'd started like in high school with a 4-track cassette recorder, recording music, and and I love words and love playing with words and stuff like that. So it was like the next thing I just thought of, like, and it feeds into the animation that I do, and again, and also like some of my, the music as it's progressed, I've made it like maybe a little bit more for, as like I said, since it was kind of geared towards my son. As he grew, my music would become a little bit more geared towards older ages. So like the full story songs might be, for a like a little bit older age group than some of the, other stuff I've done or we've done.
Yeah. That's really interesting. So I wanted to ask you, what inspired you to release this older music? Because I see on your Facebook page it says "Lost and Found" is an 8-song mini LP, first recorded, forgotten, found again, and finally released. So was it like hidden in a folder on your computer or something?
Pretty much exactly that. I mean, I was copying. I was trying to condense all these older, FireWire USB drives into one large one, and started to discover stuff. And then, some of the stuff I had known about, but started to discover new things and listening to them again after, probably not long after I recorded them, I hadn't listened to them.
Mm-hmm.
So I started listening again. And I just thought, this stuff is worth getting out there. And then I was thinking that I wanted to, because I want to start on a new project, I just wanted to kind of clean house in a sense, and all this older stuff, get it out, and then move on to some new things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's interesting. Your most recent EP, Test Tunes from the PSZ Child Sonic Workshop is very different from anything you've done. It's like very minimalist and really short songs that are instrumental, and I think they're built around like a particular musical or sound theme. So can you talk about how you put that together and released it?
Sure. So yeah, that was definitely something that I intentionally wanted to do something a little different than I'd done in the past. That was like the last stuff I recorded before the extended break.
Oh wow!
And I wanted to do something maybe a little less brash, kind of more experimental than I was doing, and I had this kind of concept, which I come up with these things all the time, but of minusculism,
mm-hmm.
where I was, which I meant by music made with small sounds,
mm-hmm.
soft sounds, quick little notes, almost like toy-like qualities to them. And that's what I had this kind of, again, concept behind what I was trying to do, and, recorded stuff and then altered it in a sense, with effects and other things like that to capture what I was trying to do. But it's also more where I want my, the future music will probably be more, I think I'd like to explore that further. But again, as I had mentioned earlier, probably with more fully blown songs, with lyrics and, fully developed
mm-hmm.
Concepts around them. So, because those are just kind of really short little instrumentals.
Yeah. Interesting. Yes, and you also make videos for the songs of the album. So like yourself, right? So can you talk about how you conceptualize those and make it happen and fit in with the general idea of the music? Sure.
Again, the stuff that I do are simple animations. My skill level isn't that great, but
they work with the type of music, I think.
Yeah, well, thank you. I they're fun to make. Actually, all the making the music is fun. These are fun to do. That's mainly why I do all of this. But conceptually, the animations usually really come from the lyrics or the concept of the song.
Uh-huh.
And I usually try to come up with some character design, if it's a specific thing, one of the songs is a Mumbrella song where I had that came about through the idea of using a song with mumbles in it, and but like that, so I'd come up with the little drawing, like a doodle of what the Mumbrella would look like, and then come up with some little action scenes of what they would be doing, which are usually based on what the words are.
Yeah.
And then the other thing around in general with the animation is I don't want it to come off too computer generated looking, so I papers, fabric, kind of textures for the art.
Yeah.
And sometimes that stuff also comes into with the stuff I use for the actual basis of the art, the colors, the pictures, whatever, or, again, go back to what the songs are about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That stuff, is stuff the downside for me is just it takes so much, when I, originally that one EP, the Lost and Found EP,
yeah,
I have a definition for every song, but they take me so long to make that I made a few back in the day, and then I've recently been starting to get doing those again. But
awesome.
That's
awesome. Well, it is really great to chat with you, and it's really great to me that somebody's doing more experimental music for children, trying to pave new sonic roads, and I'm really glad you're still in the game.
Oh, great! Thank you so much.
Awesome.
I thank you so much for playing the music. I mean, my main thing I love, I a lot, and I don't know if you mentioned, but most of the stuff is on Bandcamp and it's free. Because I just want people to hear it, So I love the fact that I appreciate greatly that you're playing all this stuff. It's awesome.
Awesome. Thank you. We will look forward to hearing new music sometime in the future.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
This is Radioactive Kids.
Playing with toys, everything's choice. I am on cloud nine. My sister answers just like your Brenna. She starts saying that's mine. Tell you what's wrong. Yeah, my sister is no fun. I could go on. She always gets what she wants. Getting away every day. If she don't, she starts to whine. My little sister, she throws a hissy. Mine. Tell you what's wrong. Yeah, my sister is no fun. I could go on. Why does she have to come along? She's totally crazy, she is losing control. Toys go flying, one whizzes by and lands right in the dog bowl. Both of us stopped, we were in shock. Then I thought, big deal. Toys came crashing, we began splashing. We both started to squeal. I will confess, we made a mess, but we had a good time. Now if you ask me who is your sissy, I will say she's mine. Tell you what now, yeah, my sister's mostly fun. I won't go on, but she does do everything wrong. Tell you what now, yeah, my sister's kind of fun. I won't go on, but to me she's number one. Say goodnight to everything in the great green room. Good night bells, good night chairs, good night moon, good night red balloon, red balloon, red balloon. show me brush, show me quiet little lady, whispering hush. I wanna see that little mouse who goes squeak, then I'll go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Will I ever sleep tonight? I'm still awake, yeah, I'm not done. What about the kittens? What about the clocks? Don't forget the socks. Good night socks, good night socks. Show me phone, show me fire, show me mouse, show me all the colored curtains in that little toy house. I wanna say good night to nobody, then I'll go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. It's getting dark and I know it's late. Your eyes look heavy under their weight. You're looking sleepy, Dad, but that's okay. A few more minutes, you'll be on your way. We read this book every night. If we don't, I'm gonna put up a fight. By now you know every single rhyme, but I gotta hear it 20 more times. Show me bowl, show me comb, show me brush, show me quiet little lady, whispering hush. I wanna see that little mouse who goes squeak, then I'll go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to
Still has some water. Close your eyes. Just please close your eyes.
Oh my God, please sleep. I would do anything.
Oh, leave the door open. No. Good night. Good night, Moon.
That is the title track.
Room. Good night, Mom and Dad. Good night, me.
From Rick Huddle's new EP of parodies, Go to Sleep. Before that, we heard Sister Is No Fun. And thank you so much to Blake from Playsoundz for calling us up. I really enjoyed chatting with him. All right, we are almost out of time on the Radioactive Kids show for today. We have a couple more songs. We're going to play a new song by Anna Van Riel from New Zealand, Mr. H2O, and we'll finish off with a Kenny Lost and Found for this week, an alternative version of Speak the Truth by Secret Agent 23 Skidoo, featuring Whitney Payton from the Absolutely Positively Getting Along compilation on Cool Beans Records. Coming up next on Asheville FM is Something Else with Ernesto. And don't forget, tonight is Earth Hour, where everyone who is in solidarity with global efforts to secure nature and our home will switch off their lights for 1 hour at 8:30 your time, 8:30 p.m. your time. I will be doing it myself, and it's something that is worth doing if you care about this sort of thing. All right, see you next week, and this is Radioactive Kids. Remember, you can check us out on Facebook and Instagram and all the places you get podcasts if you want to listen again. I'm Sagan. See you next week. Bye.
Plopped down from the sky. He landed in a puddle and began to wonder why. Hey, why was the tree.
No good for the trees.
But here comes Mr. H2O. He's coming with a plan.
I've got a plan.
He's calling out to girls and boys all across the land.
Come on, everybody.
He wants to save our planet, but there's such a lot to do, and that's the reason why he needs some help from me and you.
I sure do.
He sure does. He needs all the help he can get. Well, H2O means water. It's the stuff we love to drink. It helps to clean our bodies and the dishes in the sink. So think of just how sad we'd be if all of it were gone. So let's all work together. Come bring all your friends along. 'Cause here comes Mr. H2O. He's coming with a plan.
Here I come.
He's calling out to girls and boys all across the land. He wants to save our planet, but there's such a lot to do, and that's the reason why he needs some help from me and you. He sure does.
Sure do.
I'm gonna help. Are you gonna help?
Try my
I love you
best.
too. Well, Mr. H2O needs some good friends on his team. So let's all work together to keep our water clean.
Fresh, clean
'Cause
water.
every drop is precious. Let's save it where we can. This planet needs your help.
I'll try my
Let's
best.
give a helping hand. And here comes Mr. H2O. He's coming with a plan. He's calling out to girls and boys all across the land.
There's so much to
And
do,
he
friends.
wants to save our planet, but there's such a lot to do, and that's the reason why he needs some help from me and you. That's the reason why.
That's the reason why.
That's the reason why.
That's the reason why.
Yeah, that's the reason why he needs some help from me and you.
Come on, everybody.
Come on, come on, speak the truth. Truth. Come on, speak the truth. Come on, speak the truth. Come on, come on, speak the truth.
I remember way back in elementary, trying to impress all my friends by embellishing stories that I told them, causing only jealousy. I think I'm gonna follow this advice that you're telling me. We don't need fibs just to be the cool kids, 'cause in the end it only leaves us looking foolish. We can be ourselves and still be accepted. I'll pass on these words to the next kid. Everyone's unique, be real when you speak. We all make mistakes, I'll admit I was weak, but now I've grown stronger with only good karma. Remembering lies that I told was way harder. It's so easy to be yourself. I can only be me, can't be anybody else. Nothing on my mind to haunt or to guilt me, 'cause it feels so free to be the real me.
Come on, come on, speak the truth. Truth. Come on, speak the truth. Come on, speak the truth. Come on, come on, come on, speak the truth. The truth, it's not just about facts. It means that how you feel is how you act. You listen to your heart and then you do that. And when you speak the truth, you get the truth back. What's a lie? A lie is a little disguise, a place to hide the truth away from eyes. But all those lies live inside your head and trap you like flies in a spider web. People grow every day like trees do. Speak truth, then you got some deep roots. If you speak lies, you close so many doors in your mind that in time you don't know anymore. Which parts are real and which parts are fake? That's a hard mistake, 'cause your heart will ache. So it's smart to take the high road and speak the truth so everybody can believe in you. Come on. Come on. Come on. Speak the truth. Truth.
It's 10 a.m. in the Blue Ridge Mountains, and you are listening to Asheville FM at WSFMLP 103.3 Asheville.